many of us had not adopted an attitude of, it's all about me, maybe I would not have been led to write this piece on March 3rd, 2015, entitled, Don't Have Time. Have you ever heard or made the statement that you don't have time? Time is an amazing element. During certain periods of our lives, we may say that time is going so fast or time is going so slow. Yet, time remains to be constant. We will recognize that we all share a 24-hour period, each of us doing many different things. Nevertheless, we all have the same amount that we call one day and one night. Being in the generation that I call the Middle Passage, a Middle Passage baby, meaning people born in the 1950s and 1960s, we share a very special seat pertaining to our programming and the ability to now look at the past, the present, and the future relationships more clearly. And in doing so, it sometimes amazes me how some people really cater to what they may deem as staying focused. It leads me to wonder, by the time everyone gets done being focused on their particular projects, will it be too late for our children? To break it on down, we have many houses that are on fire. And to make it even plainer, the world is on fire. At the rate we are going, I hope by the time we put out our individual fires, that the children will still be alive. I am reminded of a story today that was shared with me by Queen Mother Antoinette Gilchrist Britnam, owner of the Java Complex. She told me the story of a hummingbird. You know, the hummingbird being a very, very small bird, noticed from her nest where she cared for her baby birds that the forest afar off was on fire. Knowing that she and her family were in danger because the fire would spread to them, she began to take small drops of water in her small little bill, going back and forth as fast as she could, putting out one drop of water on the fire at a time. Then the other animals began to notice and ask, what was she doing? She told them that there was a fire ahead and she was putting it out. They began to laugh and say, with that little amount of water? Her reply was, she was doing the best that she could. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? You see the fire? And with that, the other animals joined in, helping to put out the fire. That was a remarkable story to me, because as I looked back, I saw how at one time people used to help put out each other's fires. But as they evolved, they began to neglect and not show concern for their neighbor's fire. Everybody's problem became their own. Each one should do whatever they could to fix their own problem, be the outcome negative or positive. The people adopted an attitude of, as long as it's not me, for whence the world continues to burn. We, people, must unite. It would be nice to at least save the kitchen. Have time. As it is now, with food continuing to be a threat, what we partake of and how we process it before we consume it, everything else may still be standing, and the people may be the ones that are destroyed. We've made everything else. Let's make time. I am Patricia Lee, and that's my true sense.